Hi Tina fans, and welcome back. I'm really sorry I couldn't make this video before the unboxing and presenting of the Foreign Affair Deluxe edition, but I was away on vacation and the parcel was here, but I wasn't here. Now I'm finally back. This is the ultimate bundle and it contains a tote bag, a sweater, a t-shirt and many other things, but you can also buy them individually on the Dig website. And it is really beautiful. Let's have a look at it now. In 1989, Tina Turner released the seventh solo album, Foreign Affair. It landed at the #1 spot in the charts in Germany, Austria, Switzerland and Great Britain. Foreign Affair was one of the biggest albums of the 80s and showed Tina Turner in top form, further consolidating her position as the Queen of Rock.
We finished the tour. We were a year off. Roger and I decided not to worry about an album for 2 years, to 1990. And we went out to try to meet the movie people, and we realized that that wouldn't happen. And then we made a decision that, well, maybe we should go ahead and make another album because at this stage of my life, I'd better not get out of the scenes for too long.
Now, more than 30 years later, the classic album is reissued completely remastered and as a deluxe edition with many extras. The limited edition deluxe box set contains the original album, which has been completely remastered for the first time. The deluxe edition includes a special souvenir passport with a number of iconic photos of Tina and a high-quality art card with photos by photographer Paul Cox. CD2 contains a collection of B-sides, remixes, and a previously unheard demo of the best. Also included is a booklet with new liner notes from Holly Knight, the songwriter of the best. CD3 and CD4 feature the legendary show that Tina gave in Barcelona in 1990, also remastered and available for the first time on CD. Regarding the DVD, the video quality is much better than expected and a big improvement from the copy we had before. I personally enjoy the graphics and the animation from the menu of the DVD. It is very dynamic and pretty well made. Also included are the 6 video clips released from the album, also remastered for the first time in HD quality, and the result is just breathtaking.
You've got the right to tell me that it's all over.
In addition to the CDs, the remastered edition of Foreign Affair also comes on double white LP, exclusive to Dig. It is also available to purchase on 2 black LPs, in-store and online. It features the album remastered, but no extras. The attention and the care given to the LP and the box is truly remarkable. I love all those details.
I've got a pretty good rapport with everyone. I always visit record companies to meet the people that's working on my product. And that's always been a rapport with all of the people that's working for some reason. I'm totally aware also is if you are in communication with people you work for, then they don't mind doing the work so much as it is if they don't really like the artist. So it's good to go in and say hello, meet these people, because it's a company. You're all working together. They need to know whose product they're working on and if they want to not pull out the stop, you know. So it's the communication.
Also available individually and included in the Ultimate Bundle are the Foreign Affair tote bag, the Foreign Affair passport t-shirt, the Foreign Affair t-shirt in white, and the Foreign Affair sweater in grey. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm really super happy with this box. It's beautiful and really that's what we wanted for a long time. And finally we've got it. It is very important to preserve Tina's catalog and upgrade it to today's standard. Now I just want more box like this for albums like Wildest Dreams and also for older albums like Acid Queen that really need a remastering. Until then, stay safe, and I leave you with Tina's words.
You Can't Stop Me Loving You, another one, Holly Knight, Albert Hammond. Is that what appealed to you in that one as well, with the old-fashioned emotion?
That one I didn't like much. Wait. I felt, gosh, this song is repetitious. I don't know exactly what I can do with this. It reminded me of Nutbush. I mean, it just straight on, one of those, right? But sometimes when that happens, you got to stop and think. These kind of songs can hit. I mean, you know, when you've been out here a long time, you got to use some reasoning there. And I said, something about the it was like, what did James Brown do for years? A certain type of a one-track thing. It has something, but there again, it's like basically we were talking I'm talking to Roger saying, Roger, you know, this song needs work. We've got to do something with it because we we call it monotonous, so to speak. And in the studio, don't ask me how we made that one happen, but I realized there's a black dance that I kept relating to, and I said, the black people are going to love this song. We talk about the Soul Train kids, you know, the ones that can really do that really. And I kept relating to the feeling of that. And we worried about that one. We felt, I don't know, you know, Holly, you know, we're not absolutely sure about this one. And boom, the mix made it happen. We couldn't add anything to it because it wasn't one that you could really put a lot on it because of the type of song it was. But Chris Lord-Alge just sort of did a fantastic mix on it that made it happen. And it's still same. It goes all the way through the same, but it just sort of, love and it's just one of those that just, good radio song like, you know?